the phone speaking to people, gossiping about things that's not pushing us forward, then we could spend 90 minutes learning how to actually build wealth for our families and pay off credit card debt in record time, how to buy cash flow. Is that right? If you with me on that, I want y'all to type commit in the chat. Dylan, I got your commitment. Let's get it. Let's get it. Gerald, I got your commitment. Let's get it. Heather, I got your commitment. Rhonda, I got your commitment. I love it. I love it. I love it. Who else we got? Mina, I got your commitment. Cassandra, I got your commitment. Let's go. I'm loving it. Charlotte, I got your commitment. Emmanuel, I got your commitment. I want to thank you because you could have been anywhere in the world, but you decided to be here with me. And for that, I want to thank you. I'm grateful. I never take it for granted for me to be able to be in front of so many people spreading this message, but I just need to make sure I got the right people in the room, all right? The second thing that I want to ask before we get started, I want you to let me know where you coming in from. Drop your city below, drop it below in the chat. I want to shout you out. I want to know where we at. I want to represent. I want to represent, y'all. We got Cleveland in the building, Connecticut, San Antonio, Vegas, Tampa, Miami, Chicago, New York in the building. All Brooklyn born and raised, represent. Bronx in the building. We got DC in the building, Jersey in the building, Florida in the building, Atlanta's in the building, Pennsylvania's in the building, Raleigh, North Carolina is in the building. We got the West Coast, Oakland, California in the building. Okay, listen, we are tapped in from all over the world, and I wanted to just have y'all announce where y'all are because I want you to know that there's people all across the world that have the same mindset as you. It's just about getting in rooms like this. And when you get in a room like this and it's of value, you got to stay in the room. You got to keep getting. I want everybody to type stay in the room in the chat. I want everybody to type stay in the room. And I want you to know that the biggest room in the house is the room for improvement. The biggest room in the house is the room for improvement, y'all. So what I want to share with you on this workshop is a few things, all right? I'm going to get right into it. Number one, my goal is to show you how you can pay off $50,000 or more in credit card debt and cancel out interest. I also want to show you how to turn that credit card debt into actual cash flow and utilize the bank's money to build wealth and cash flow. Do I have your permission to show you that? Do I have your permission to show you that? Just let me know. Type yes in the chat if I have your permission. And actually, I want you to know that you can do these things and you don't have to, have be a rocket scientist. It's all about a system. You don't have to be the smartest, the fastest, the most beautiful. You got to have a system. And what I want to do today is introduce you to our mailbox millionaire banking system. And system stands for saving yourself significant time, energy, and money. I want everybody to type systems in the chat. I want to show you how Linus, I'm just going to play this quick little video. I cut it off a little bit, but I want to just show you how somebody like Linus, who joined our program, invested at the highest level and what he was been able to do. So when you see me break down this information, I want you to know you can do the exact same thing. I told you my mission, and I want to show you exactly how it's been done. Can I show y'all real quick? Type yes in the chat if I can show y'all. Type yes in the chat. I just want to listen to this really, really quick, y'all. It's not going to be long. It's going to be like 60 seconds. I want y'all to hear this very clearly, all right? If you can hear this, put it one in the chat.
And I decided to take a leap of faith and do it. Okay? All right. Months later, I'm here talking on this call, telling my story. But I tell you guys this story because if you are on this call right now, you are supposed to be here. We're talking about spring of 2024 to now. Give you guys some wins. I just paid off $70,000 in credit card debt. I just recovered $4,700 in monthly expenses. And this was through all-in-one HELOC. My house is going to be paid off in 4 years. After that, I did a cash recovery. And I'm not doing this because I know how to do it. I learned it here. I'm in the final transition of building my trust for my family. I'm about to start a train line business. I could show you the receipts. I started a private security company today.
Hold on. That's it. That is it. Do put me in the chat if you want to execute and be just like Linus. You want to do the exact same things that Linus just broke down. Just put me in the chat. Just put me in the chat. And I got more results, more testimonials, but I just want you to know that what I'm here to show you, and I just want to show you somebody who actually executed on the information and the results they got. Put me in the chat if you want to be able to pay off $70,000 in debt. If you want to recover $4,700 in monthly cash flow. Put me in the chat. That is what I want to show you, but you got to be willing to move with speed and you have to be willing to stay in the room. If that's you, I want you to type me in the chat, y'all. If that is you, type me in the chat. All right, so let's get right into it. I'm not going to waste no more time. I'm going to jump right into this information, all right? So, number one, before I get started, really quick, before I get started, I want to know who knows me. Put a one in the chat if you're familiar with me, you joined a program of mine, maybe been following me for some time, or put a two in the chat if you don't know me from a can of paint, you just came across a video, somebody sent you a link, and you know nothing about me. I want to know because I don't need to spend too much of my story if I don't need to. If I have a lot of people that already know me, then I'm not going to go too much in my story. If there's not a lot of people who know me, I'm just going to introduce myself lightly, just because I want to make sure you understand who you're listening to and why I'm qualified. So we got some ones and we got some twos. All right. So for those of you that already know me, you already know how we operate. But for those of you that do not know me, my name is Ramel New Worlds. I am 32 years old, born and raised in Brooklyn, New York. Serial entrepreneur. I currently own multiple businesses, but I am most known as the self-storage king. And the reason why I'm the self-storage king is because I've been able to master the best kept secret. We call it's a hidden industry, the self-storage business, y'all. I've been able to build $10 million in self-storage, acquiring over 500 units, and build $20 million in family wealth. And my complete mission is to teach, train, and mentor entrepreneurs just like yourself how to buy cash flowing businesses with no money down strategies and how to build debt-free wealth, y'all. I want everybody to type debt-free wealth. I know it sounds like, how could that be possible, Mogul? How do you build debt-free wealth? Well, I'm going to break some of this stuff down to you on this workshop. I want you to understand that. But I need to set a disclaimer. This is very important for me to make this disclaimer very, very clear because this information is only for the action takers. This is not for the action talkers who talk about what they're going to do. This is about the people that's really serious about it. If you are action taker, I want you to type me in the chat. If you are action talker, you might as well just exit off the class. This is not for you. This is for the people that's willing to move with speed, that get motivated, that like to see results, that get excited when they see a blueprint that works for them. And I need to say this because my attorney just told me I need to put this out there that I am not a licensed CPA or financial advisor. Yes, I have licensed financial advisors on my team. I have CPAs on my team. I'm an expert in hiring experts, but the information I'm going to share with you is what I've done in my real life. The information that I'm going to share with you is a result of my students and what they've done. And the information that I'm going to share with you, whether you get results or not, is based upon your motivation. It's based upon your commitment. It's based upon your willingness and desire to do the work long enough to outlast that learning curve so you can see your end result. It's based upon you and how bad you really want it. I just want to make that clear. If that's clear and you understand, I want you to type clear in the chat. If that's clear and you understand, I want you to type clear in the chat. Type clear in the chat, y'all. I hope y'all with me because we about to heat up. We about to heat up. It's about to get real cool here. Look, I want you to understand that, I want to show y'all some receipts. I'm not the one. All it takes is one deal to change your life. Type one deal in the chat. You're only one piece of information away, one gym away, one relationship away. And I'm telling you from my real life, this is not theory at all. I did everything that they told us to do, y'all. I went to school, graduated with my bachelor's. I got a full-time job working for 50, 60 hours a week. I did all that stuff. But I understood that that wasn't my purpose. I knew that I was worth more. Pepsi was giving me $55,000 a year. I said, I'm worth 55 million. No matter of fact, I'm worth 55 million, 55 billion. It's a difference. I want you to know your value. And because I understood my value, I was able to execute. And I made six figures my very first deal. I'm showing y'all the receipts. I want y'all to understand this. I'm giving you direct verification forms to show you back 2017, I walked away with a $157,000 check for my very first deal. But when we make money, we put it back in our pockets and we think we could ball. No, when you make money, it's time for you to reinvest. I want everybody to type reinvest in the chat. When you make money, you got to reinvest. You got to put it right back out so it can continue to grow. And that's what I did. I bought more properties, more assets, more cash flow. Every single month, I'm being able to bring in passive income in my sleep. I'm showing you real checks, real HUDs. You see my name on this. You see my company on this. You cannot fake this. These are things that I've done in my real life, and I'm so passionate about this information. When I get excited, don't confuse it with aggression. It's because I know that this changed my life, and it will change your life if you allow it. I know that this information is really what got me out of zero. It really took me from zero to hero. It could do the same thing for you, but you got to allow it. It's not about where you start, it's about how you finish. I want you to know that your current situation is not your final destination. I want y'all to put that in the chat. My current situation is not my final destination, because if I could do it coming from welfare, food stamps, free lunch, you name it, I come from poverty. I lived in a 3-bedroom apartment with 13 siblings, 13 relatives. My mom passed away when I was 12. Grandma passed away when I was 14, the grandmom that raised me. So I stand here with excitement because I'm not where I used to be. They counted me out, but I counted myself in. More checks, more HUDs. I've been able to be awarded 2 times for making 7 figures in 30 days in 2 different businesses. Now I travel on private jets. I retired my wife. We take one-way flights. We don't know when we coming back. Why? Because we was able to fire our employer. Now I'm getting interviewed on national television. I bought my dream car, $300,000 Lamborghini. No money out of my pocket, but the self-storage business pays for it. That's a little bit about me. I'm not going to spend too much time on it. The only reason why I'm sharing it because I want you to see yourself in me. I want you to be like, damn, that young brother, 32 years old, and he was able to do all this stuff. I know I could do it. Type I can do it if you can do it. If you really believe that, I want you to type I can do it in the chat. I want you to type I can do it in the chat if you really believe that. So let's get right into it. I'm not gonna waste no more time, y'all. I got the information, I got the story out the way, I got the motivation, y'all got all that, y'all see the results. It's time to get to the game. If y'all ready for the game, I want you to type game in the chat. If y'all ready for the game, I want y'all to type game in the chat. Let's get right into it. So look, y'all, check this out. Type me in the chat if you got caught in this trap where you went online and you heard about business credit or personal credit and how to get funded, but you didn't have a real strategy on what to do with the money once you got it. So you got approved for that credit card. Now you sky high in debt. The interest rates are so high, you barely could cover the minimum payment. You on the verge of thinking about bankruptcy. You struggling paycheck to paycheck. Type me in the chat. And I know I'm not the only one because I was here. But this is how this entire system was birthed. So this is what happens, right? We go out and we get approved for that Discover credit card, that 8,000. We get approved for that Chase credit card. We all excited. It feels so good in the moment. But I want you to understand that if you don't have a strategy when you get funding, that's the worst position you could be in, because getting into debt without a strategy, you just a negative. You don't want to be negative. Type negative in the chat if you don't want to be negative. So look, for example purposes, right? We got $50,000 in credit card debt right here. I dare you to go look at your credit card statement. After that 0% intro expires, I dare you to go look at your credit card statement. On average, you're talking about 28%, maybe 30%, sometimes more than that on a credit card. Credit cards is the highest debt that you could actually take on. So let's just do some examples here, right? I'm going to show y'all this in real time. Let's do a quick example. Right? So this is how it works. This is exactly how it works. I want to show you, how this goes. So I'm gonna go online, and y'all could go on these websites yourself. You can go on these websites yourself, actually, right? So you can go to bank rate, and we're gonna put in the minimum payment calculator so we can determine how much our minimum payment is. So we're gonna use $50,000 as I show on the example, and let's just use 28%, right? So if you get a $50,000 credit card, and on average that interest rate is 28%, look at this. Oh man, look at this. Oh man, look at this. Hold on. Let me refresh this. So we're gonna do 50,000, 28%, and we're gonna calculate that thing. All right, check this out, family. if you have a $50,000 credit card and that interest rate is 28%, which is normal, typically the way you get your minimum payment is going to be your interest plus 1% of your balance, which means your minimum payment is going to be $1,666.67. Put me in the chat if this makes sense to you. Put me in the chat if you actually have minimum payments on credit cards this high. And if you was to continue to make that minimum payment, it'll take you 521 months to be able to pay it off, and you'll end up paying over $115,000 in interest. No way. Type no way in the chat if you're not with this. Type no way. You mean to tell me they give you that credit card, don't educate you on how to utilize it, you don't invest in the right vehicles, and you're going to be stuck paying a minimum payment, and it's going to take you 521 months to be able to pay off that debt, and you're going to end up with 6 figures in interest? Unbelievable. But here go the game, y'all. Here go the game. So what we want to do is actually go apply for a personal loan, because your personal loan is actually going to give you lower monthly payments, and you're going to utilize your personal loan to pay down your credit card debt. Hold on. I want to make this clear. When you get a personal loan, it's an installment loan, so it's one fixed amount, and that installment loan is only 15% of your profile versus that credit card, which is about 35% of that profile. So you can get an installment loan and you can have a high limit on it, but it's not going to affect your credit the same way. So the strategy is this. If I got $50,000 in credit card debt, I'm going to go apply for a personal loan. And if they charge me that same interest rate of 28%, and typically, we're going to do 360 months term, look at your minimum payment. $1,166.96. This is what your minimum payment is. So you're going to literally be able to save yourself about $500 if you go and get the personal loan and pay off the credit card with the personal loan. Are y'all with me? Type follow if you with me. I got some game for y'all. Somebody said in the chat, I can't get an installment loan because I don't have good credit. He said, I don't have good credit. Well, if you don't have good credit, you want to go to what is called subprime lenders. Put a 1 in the chat if you're familiar with subprime lenders. Put a 2 in the chat if you're not. Put a 1 in the chat if you're familiar with subprime lenders. Put a 2 in the chat if you're not. So for those of you that don't know, what are subprime lenders? I'll give y'all the game. See, subprime lenders is a financial institution that provides loans to borrowers who don't meet the standard underwriting criteria, such as those with poor credit histories, low incomes. We could even keep going down right here. A subprime, what is a subprime lender? A subprime lender is offered to prospects, borrowers that have bad credit or impaired credit. So if you can't get approved with a Bank of America, Wells Fargo, or Chase, you're going to go what we call the backdoor method and go to subprime lenders. Now, here go the thing. The subprime lenders charge you higher interest rates. So typically on a personal loan, you may get an 11% interest rate, but a subprime lender is going to give you probably 28%. Well, who cares? Because the 28% is the same that's on your credit card. You just don't even know it. And if I can show you a way to get a higher return on the money than what it actually costs you to get it, then what does it even matter? Put me in the chat if you like Mogul. I'm cool with going and get a subprime lender if you're going to show me a way to make more money than what it actually costs to get it. Type me in the chat. All right, cool. So this is for those of you that don't qualify. For those of you that do qualify, you can go to a Bank of America, and I'm going to show you some of that game. Don't worry, I'm going to get with y'all, right? So I'll give y'all some subprime lenders. One of the subprime lenders that you could go to is Upstart, and you could literally check your credit, check your rate with them, and it won't affect your score. You could just go and shoot your shot. That's one. Another one that I'll give you is Net Credit. That's another subprime lender. Shoot your shot with Net Credit, and it won't affect your credit score. These are all subprime lenders, y'all. You got another one I'll give you, right? I'll give you all a few. You got Fig Loans. There's another one that you can go. If they're in your state, you'll be good. You can apply with them. You have Op Loans. This is a subprime lender, right? These are all, you also have One Main Financial, giving y'all the game. That's 5 right there. Stick with me. That's 5 subprime lenders. Stick with me. Stick with me. SoFi is definitely a subprime lender as well. SoFi is definitely a subprime lender as well. Stick with me. So this is what's going to happen, right? So That $50,000 on a 28% interest, your monthly payment is 1,166, right? Plus 5% of the balance. This is what you're going to be paying, right? This 1,666. But what you're going to do now, here go the game. What you're going to do is go to subprime lender route, like I showed you. This is for the people that got bad credit. And let's say you go to Upstart, One Main, Op Loans, Fig Loans, Net Credit, or any of these lenders, right? Upgrade, Avant. These are some subprime lenders. And I'm showing you this as an example. You go to Upstart and they give you 20,000. One Main give you 15. Op Loans give you 15. And let's say it's a total of 50,000. Well, what you're gonna do now is go and pay off those credit cards, and your monthly payment is going to be lower because you stretch out your loan. So now you have a monthly payment of 1166 versus 1666, which means you now have a surplus of $500 per month. If you take that $500 per month and you save it over 6 months, you'll be able to have $3,000 in additional cash that you didn't have to begin with. If you with me, type follow in the chat. If you with me, type follow in the chat. I just want to make sure you with me. So you literally created $3,000 in cash flow for yourself just by going and get a subprime loan and paying off that credit card debt. This is for the people that don't have the best credit. But if you do have really good credit, and you could afford to go get a line of credit, right? So you want to go get a personal line of credit. And let's say Wells Fargo, Bank of America, any one of those, they give you a $50,000 line of credit. You're going to take the 50,000 line of credit and go pay off those credit cards. So this is option 2. Option 1 is for the people that got bad credit. Option 2 is for the people that got good credit. You can go get a line of credit instead of a loan. This is how it works. You're going to take the 50,000, you're going to pay off the credit cards, and now this is what's going to happen. And let's just use an example, right? Let's say your minimum payment is going to be $1,000 because the interest rate is going to be low. It's not going to be 28%. On average, right now, personal line of credit, you're talking about 12%. So your minimum payment is going to be $1,000 a month, on minimum, right? So you're already saving money, but it gets deeper. Everybody type deeper in the chat. Everybody type deeper in the chat. So this is what happens. If you make $4,000 a month, you're going to take this $4,000 on income and you're going to use your line of credit as your checking account. Hold on. This is about, listen, I need y'all to pay attention. Are y'all with me? If you with me, type with me in the chat. I need you to stick with me on this, right? You're going to utilize your line of credit as your checking account. I'm going to show you how. This is how it works. If you get paid $4,000 a month, just using that example, you're going to take the full $4,000 and you're going to you're going to put it on that line of credit. When you put the $4,000 on that line of credit, guess what? It brings down your balance to $45,000. Well, when it brings down your balance to $45,000, you're only going to pay interest on the $45,000. So if you're paying 12% interest on a $45,000, that means that your interest right now is only $450. So this is how we actually pay off our debts aggressively. Then you're thinking, Mogul, what do I do though? If I put all my money on the line of credit, what I do now? Well, once you put your money on the line of credit, that $3,000 that you may have to spend on expenses, you're gonna just use your line of credit to pay it off. So you're just canceling out your bank account. So you're putting the money on the line of credit, right? And then you're gonna pay your line of credit or pay any bills that you have with your line of credit. And this is how you save interest. Now, the next month, let's say January comes around. That brings your balance to $48,450. If you take that same $4,000 and you go and put it on your line of credit, it brings your balance down to $44,450. But guess what? You're only paying 12% interest on this $44,450, which means your interest for that month is only going to be $444. So you follow what I'm breaking down, every single month, you just you're paying less interest because you're utilizing your line of credit as your checking account. If you go to February, do the exact same thing. You bring your balance down to $47,894, and you put your $4,000 in income on it, and it brings down your balance. You're going to pay 12% on this balance, and now you just pay all your bills again with the line of credit. If you do this over a 6-month span, you'll be able to generate $6,600 in additional cash flow that you never had. Does that make sense? So some of y'all that's probably listening, you probably like, damn, Mo, well, this is a lot, right? I know this is a lot. But you heard the video earlier with Linus. This is the strategy that he exactly did. So by him paying off $70,000 in credit card debt, he recovered $4,700 a month in cash flow that he now could repurpose to invest in his business. Unbelievable, y'all. I'm not done yet, y'all. I got some more for y'all. Can I give y'all some more? Can I give y'all some more? Type more in the chat if I can give y'all some more. Type more in the chat if I can give y'all some more, right? So this is the next step. Whether you use option 1 or option 2, we got multiple options, right? Option 1 is you going the subprime lender route because you don't have the best credit, and you're going to utilize your personal loan to pay off your personal credit cards, or you're going to go to option 2, right? Or if you have the good credit, you're going to get a line of credit to be able to pay off your items and then use your line of credit as your checking account. But what happens when you pay off these credit cards, y'all? What happens when you pay off these credit cards? What happens when you pay off these credit cards? Let me know in the chat. What happens when we pay off our credit cards? Thank you, Rachel. Thank you, Emmanuel. Thank you, Brian. So all of the above, when you pay off your credit cards, your score is going to go up, your utilization goes down. The bank may now give you an increase because you paid them off. But the biggest thing that we want to understand is that now our credit score is going to go up because we paid off all of those cards. Well, when our credit score goes up and our utilization is down, we now want to go and get business credit. Oh man, I hope this is not going over your head, right? Now that your score goes up, your utilization is down. You can now go and get business funding. So if I'm you, I'm going back to those same banks. I'm going to go back to Discover and apply with them on a business side now. This is all business. I'm going to go to Discover and apply for a business credit card. I'm going to go to Chase and apply for a business credit card. I'm going to go to BOA and apply for a business credit card. I'm going to go to Cap One, Navy Federal, and apply for business. So you can literally go get access to $100,000+ in funding on the business side by utilizing this strategy. Does that make sense? Type "makes sense" in the chat if it makes sense. Type "makes sense" in the chat if it makes sense. Some of y'all probably thinking, man, I need more of this information. Like I need more time. I need to break this down for you, like in a more of a simple way. Put a 1 in the chat if you feel that way. Like, yo, Mogo, I need you to break this down like over a few days, right? I need you to really kind of I need to really get into this, right? Put the 1 in the chat. I got y'all. Don't worry. Just stick with me, okay? So this is what we're gonna do. This is the next thing that we're gonna do, right? So we got $100,000 in business funding. All right. We got $100,000 in business funding. We paid off our personal credit cards. What do we do with our business funding? What do we do next? We now got $100,000+ in business funding. What do we do next? Invest. There we go. What do we invest in though? What do we invest in? What do we invest in? They said real estate. They said biz buy sell. They said cash flow. They said assets, storage. Okay, who is that? Oh, Major. Okay, Major. Major got it. Shout out to you, Major. So the biggest investment that you could ever make is in yourself. Before you go invest in real estate, invest in a business, invest in anything, you want to invest in yourself. Everybody type "invest in me" in the chat. Invest in me. This is the game, y'all. This is what you're going to do, right? So this is you over here because you are mailbox millionaire now and you so excited. You so excited because you're a mailbox millionaire, right? And matter of fact, I want to share this first. I want to share this first, actually. I'm not even going to skip past this, right? This is what happens. Most people are sad average Joes. Most people are sad average Joes, right? And I was this person, so don't worry. I was this person at one point. Now I'm not, so I'm super excited. Most people are sad because they got it all wrong, right? They're sad because they're going to work 40, 50, 60 hours a week, and you busting your ass, getting up 4 in the morning, 5 in the morning, 6 in the morning to go to work, getting on a train, getting on a bus, Ubering, drive, walk, bike, I don't care, but you're getting there on time because you don't want to get fired. And you are spending 40, 50, 60 hours a week to go get paid. Let's say you go get paid $10,000 a month. Well, where does that money go, y'all? When you get your check, where does the money go? When you get your check, where does your money go? They said bills. Well, the first place it goes is to Uncle Sam. Uncle Sam gets the money before you. Uncle Sam gets the money before you. Right? He's at a strip club. Now, once Uncle Sam get the money, then it goes into the bank. And this is what happens, right? Once you take this $10,000 and it goes into here before you even get it, the bank has it. And what they're going to go do is go and put that into their insurance policies, different insurance policies, right? They may do a whole life. They may do an IUL. They're going to do different strategies, right? And they're going to take your money, and then this is going to grow 6 to 10% compounded interest on average based upon the market. But this is what they're going to make off of your money. And then you're going to walk over here to that bank and say, hey, with a smile, can you give me a credit card approval? And they're going to charge you that 28%. Hey, can you give me a car loan? Right? And they're going to charge you that 7%. Hey, can you give me a mortgage? And they're going to give you that 7% loan, right? This is what's going to happen. I want you to add that up. Can you add 28, 7, and 7? Let's do the math, y'all. Let's do the math. That's 42%. So they're going to get 42% interest. How do they give you the money? They're going to go back to the insurance and borrow against it, and they're going to loan you the money for this right here. So that means that they're making 6 to 10% over here plus 42% here. That means that they are making 52% interest on the money that you work for. What part of the game is that? For you to go to work 40 hours a week, busting your ass for 40 years of your life, then retire with 40% of your income, and then go pick up another job for 40 more hours until you die. What part of the game is that? When they sitting back and making 50+% on the money that you work for. I don't know about y'all, but I refuse for that to be me or my family. I refuse, but I got y'all. I got y'all. This is the strategy now. See, because you are tapped in and you are mailbox millionaire or becoming a mailbox millionaire, we walk around with a smile. That's why you can't find mogul mean mugging. I'm blessed. I'm too blessed to be mean mugging. Instead, I work 40, 50 hours because you may still have your job and use it as your business partner, but you also have a business instead, as well, and you're going to make some money because you got strategies. And I'm going to show y'all some businesses that we utilize, right? So that same $10,000 is going inside the bank, whatever. But instead, you're going to go and apply for funding, which I just showed you. That $100,000 in funding that you're going to go apply from the bank, and you're going to be able to cut them out. So you're going to apply for business credit cards, business lines of credit, whatever the case may be, and you're going to take that money, this $100,000 here that you just got, you're going to take it and you're going to go put it into your own IUL, your own whole life policy. Why, Mogul? Why do I want to put that in my own policy? Because I want to make sure that I get 6 to 10% and that my family is straight and that my bank is secure. This is here forever. And this is what we do now. Once we do that, we're going to go to our IUL or our whole life, in particular whole life. You can go and get a line of credit against your whole life policy. So I can put this $100,000 inside of my whole life, and then I go to them and say, hey, I need $100,000. Well, they're going to they're gonna give me a statement that shows my cash value, and then I'm gonna go to a bank and I'm gonna say, hey, look at my statement. I have $100,000 cash value, and they're gonna give me a line of credit for that same $100,000. So now I doubled my money, and I didn't turn 100,000 into 200,000. Oh man. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down? I just turned 100,000 in other people's money into 200,000 because I got 100,000 that's in here that's growing, compound interest because I'm never touching it. All I'm doing is leveraging as collateral to go get $100,000 line of credit. Now I use this line of credit to withdraw to go and invest. Oh man. Let me know if y'all with me. Just let me know if y'all with me. This is our system. So when we talk about building debt-free wealth, right? I have $100,000 to invest. This is just some startup businesses that you could get with. Like you may not have all the strategies, but you can do this and get started. These are some of the strategies that we break down in our mailbox media banking system, right? You can actually start wholesaling credit. And this is one of the strategies that we teach in our community where you can make money as a middleman. You don't even have to have an 800 credit score. You can actually be a middleman and make $5,000, $10,000, $15,000 a month. You could actually white label other people's products and services, add your fee on top of it, and make money. You could actually start a business funding company. Yo, hold on. I want to show y'all this. I want to show you this. This is how it goes. Can I show you? Put more in the chat if I can show y'all some more. Put more in the chat if I can show y'all some more. You can actually start a funding company. Put a 1 in the chat if you know what a funding company is. Put a 2 in the chat if you do not. 1 if you know what a funding company is. 2 if you don't know. All right, so we got some people that do know. All right, so this is what a funding company is. A funding company, they actually have this person that works for the funding company, right? And this person over here that has a business that needs money. So this person has the business that needs money, right, to start. And then you have this person that's the funder. Well, the funder is going to go to the bank and they're going to apply for funding on behalf of this company. And let's say they get you $100,000 on average. They're going to charge a 10% fee for getting you that money. 10% of $100,000, that's $10,000. So you will be able to get $10,000 per client per payout if you get them $100,000 in funding. If you get 2 people funded $100,000 per month, how much is that? Let me know in the chat. If you get 2 people funded $100,000 per month, how much is that? Thank you, Lynette. Put me in the chat if you cool with $20,000 a month with a funding company. Put me in the chat if you cool with that. Some of you probably thinking mogul, but how do I set up a funding company? All you need to do is know the credit card or the funding sequence. So this is one of the sequences that we utilize. It's called credit card stacking. It's called credit card stacking. So we want to know which banks pull which credit bureaus. And in our mentorship, we give you a full secret lenders list with all of the banks and what credit bureaus they pull, all the strategies. But this scenario during this workshop, I want to make it simple. So let's just use Experian as we start out. In my area in New York, and it varies based upon your state, but Chase pulls Experian. Chase will give you up to $150,000 with 1 inquiry. They'll give you 2 credit cards up to $150,000. American Express, they'll give you 4 credit cards, 1 inquiry. They'll give you another $100,000. Fulton Bank, they pull Experian. They'll give you up to $50,000. So right here, this is what, 100, 150, this is $300,000 in funding that you can get access to just running to 3 banks. Now I'm gonna go to Equifax. Well, Key Bank, they pull Equifax. Key Bank will give you up to $50,000 with 1 inquiry. DCU is another one. They'll give you up to $50,000. You got Penn Fed, which is another one that'll give you up to $50,000. They all pull Equifax. Well, this is another $150,000 that you can get access to. Now we go to TransUnion. Well, Navy Federal, who's TransUnion, they'll give you up to $50,000. Now, this is up to. It doesn't mean you're going to get approved for the full 50. You may get 20, 30, 10, but you can get up to 50,000 with no docs for a credit card. Bank of America will give you up to 50,000, 2 credit cards, 1 inquiry. Barclay Bank is another one. They'll give you up to 50,000, 2 credit cards, 1 inquiry. That's another $150,000. So you got to have this knowledge, and you can go and apply for these credit cards with this sequence. And let's say you go get them at 250,000 and you charge them that 10%. Your payout is 25%. This is how it works. So all you need is this sequence to be able to start this funding company to start making $25,000 or more. Are y'all with me? This is where we get to the next level. Can I give y'all a little bit more? Can I give y'all a little bit more, please? Well, if I'm making 25,000, 10,000 a month with a funding company, this is where it's time for me to turn my cash into cash flow. I want to turn my cash into cash flow, right? Passive income in my sleep. So this is where I teach how to buy self-storage businesses. See, self-storage is the #1 performing real estate segment out of all classes, because it's not only commercial real estate, it's also a business. And you could actually go buy a self-storage business with only 10% down, utilizing the SBA 7A loan. Matter of fact, can I show y'all something? I want to show y'all something real quick. Can I show y'all? Somebody dropped a state in the chat. Somebody dropped a state in the chat. You can go to platforms like Biz Buy Sell and look for businesses. You can look for self-storage on this platform. You could go to LoopNet as well. Somebody dropped a state in the chat. So they said they got Georgia, Pennsylvania. All right, I'll do Pennsylvania. So what we'll do is we'll go to LoopNet. We'll type in self-storage, and we're going to type in Pennsylvania. All right, so y'all see this, right? We're going to go to self-storage, Pennsylvania. We got a $4.3 million, 3.7. This one is one. All right, let's use this one. Let's use this one. So this one is 1 point. Let's just round it up. 1.2 million. They got 186 units for 1.2 million. If I can apply for the SBA 7A loan and they're going to give me 90%, I just got to come up with 10%. What is 10% of this 1.2 million? Let me know in the chat. What's 10%? Thank you, Terry. $120,000. Did I not just show you how to get $120,000? Let me know. Yes or no? Did I not just show you how to get that? So you got 2 options here. You got 2 options, or a few more than 2, but in this case, I'm only showing you 2. So your first option to come up with the 10%, number 1, is going to be your business funding. So the money that you go and apply with this funding sequence that I just showed you. The second thing could be your actual cash that you actually generate from your funding company. So if I'm making $25,000 per payout, all I need is about 5 clients. And if I get 5 clients funded $250,000, I have more than enough $120,000 cash to pay down. But I don't have to wait to do that. I could just go use my business funding and pay the $120. And as I'm making money with my funding company, use this to pay this off. So now my funding my utilization goes back down, and I paid it all off. But I bought this facility that's bringing in $30,000+ a month. Oh man, are y'all with me? Do y'all believe that this is actually possible? Put a 1 in the chat if you believe that this is possible. Put a 2 in the chat if you like Mogul. Like, I honestly, this is sound good, but I don't know if this is true. This sound good, but I don't know if it's true. Let's have a real conversation, right? Put a 1 in the chat if you like it sound good, Mogul. Like you believe in it, and a 2 in the chat if you feel like this ain't true. Put a 2 in the chat if you feel like this ain't true. Because I want to show y'all really how this works. Can I show y'all how this works for real, in real time? I want to show y'all. Can I show y'all? Put show me mogul in the chat. Put show me mogul if I could show y'all in real time how this works. Put show me in the chat. If I could show y'all in real time. Put show me in the chat. I want to show y'all this, right? Because a lot of times we hear this information and we think that it's not possible. We think that it ain't real. We think that it ain't real, y'all. Like we think that this ain't it. All right. So let me show y'all this. All right, cool. So Tamika, my apologies. I'm from New York. We talk fast, but I'm trying to get through as much as possible. You know, I got 90 minutes with y'all. I got to give y'all a lot. So check this out. This right here is our management software that we use to manage our self-storage facilities. Like I've been showing y'all receipts all day. I could go on and on. Like you can't make this up. Like this is really what we do, right? This is our management software for manage our storage facilities. So what I want to do, I'm going to go to reports. I'm going to go, hold on. What's happening here? What's happening here? All right. All right, cool. There we go. All right, so I'm gonna go to reports, right? And I'm gonna go to financials. I'm gonna scroll down. I'm gonna go to rent roll because I want to show y'all this in real time, right? And I'm gonna go to generate report. There we go. So check this out, right? If you see this right here, it says total due. Y'all see the names. What's this number right here? What's this number right here, y'all? Put it in the chat. What number y'all see? Right at the bottom. What number y'all see? Thank you, Terry. So this right here is $28,000. This right here is $28,000 in passive income every single month off of rental income with self-storage businesses. Put me in the chat. You like, Mo, I want that. I want to be able to buy a self-storage business, make almost $30,000+ a month passively while I can go and spend time with my family. I can go and be able to do all the things that I love. I turn my credit to cash flow. And I want to put this in full perspective for everybody. I just showed you, I don't care what your situation is. We don't have a money problem. We don't even have a strategy problem because I gave y'all the money. I gave y'all the strategy. Just let me know. Do we have a money problem? Yes or no? Do we have a strategy problem? Yes or no? We have a belief problem. We have a confidence problem. We have an investing problem. We have a being coachable problem. We don't have a money problem or strategy problem because I'm giving you the blueprint. I'm sharing what I've done in my real life, my real time. So I showed you how if you are in a position where you stuck with sky-high debt, utilization to your neck, we have a system that will help you pay off that credit card debt. You can come out of it. It's not going to happen overnight, but it can happen for you. Whether you have good credit, you can still go pay it off. If you don't even have utilization issues, you can just go get funded. Go get yourself some money and go buy a facility. Start your funding company, whatever it may be, but money should not have us stuck. Money should not have us stuck at all. Can I show y'all one more thing? I want to show y'all one more. Can I show y'all one more? Put more in the chat if I can show y'all one more. Because I got so much for days. Yeah. I got so much for days, but I want to just show y'all how we do this, all right? I want to show you how we do this. Like this is like insane, right? Let me show you how we do this. So check this out, right? You can't make this up. Hey, I'm showing y'all in real time. You can't make this up. So look, I just logged in. You see this number right here. This is just one account. We got multiple accounts, but I'm showing you in real time how we literally go and become our own bank. I go and fund my own bank and I leverage it to go buy assets. So this $4 million plus that you see right here, I'm able to go to them and use that collateral to go get a line of credit, to go borrow against it, to go and buy more businesses and more assets. Oh man. Oh man. Like put more in the chat if you like Mogul. I need more than that, Mogul. Like I need you to break this down even further. Put more in the chat. And in our mentorship, like today we had a class. For anybody that's Mailbox Millionaire, you was on our class today. I actually show you in real time my storage facility. So a lot of y'all that may be asking in real time, I actually go on my website. I go in the back and I show you our softwares. I show you our rent rolls. I show you my reports, the Google reviews. I show you the full system of what we do in real time. I just had a class today and broke this stuff down. Because, and I speak so confidently because I'm telling you this will change your life. I'm telling you it will literally get you out. All it takes is one. Put one in the chat. Put one in the chat if you are willing to do the work that's necessary to get that one self-storage, that one business, to get that one client, that one piece of information and change everything for you. Put a one in the chat. Put a one in the chat. So this is the point where, we separate the serious from the curious. This is the point where we see the action takers from the action talkers. Do I have your permission to share the opportunity where you could actually spend more time with me to learn exactly what I shared with you and more so you can execute on this? Just let me know. Do I have your permission to share a life-changing opportunity for you to spend more time with me and my team to actually walk you through this strategy step by step to really show you the Mailbox Millionaire banking system? Because this is one part. And my brother, Mr. Brooklyn Business, who is literally the founding expert that has mastered the Mailbox Millionaire banking system that we execute, like he really takes us to the next level. Y'all said yes. Roman said yes. Nathaniel said yes. Brianna said yes. Dylan said yes. So I'm going to ask this question before I share this life-changing opportunity, right? How much was this hour worth to you? We only been here for about an hour. Like, if you was to invest, I know it was free. It was free. But if you was to invest, how much was this actual class worth to you? If you was to pay for it, just let me know in the chat. Let's have it. Don't say everything. Don't say priceless. I know this is what. No, I want you to be specific because in order to be prolific, we got to be specific. Cassandra said 45,000. Nigel said 10,000. Keisha said 5,000. Ramsey said 5,000. Tubi said $600 for a free class that I gave y'all. This is the free. If I could show you how to pay off your debts in record time, if I could show you how to start your funding company, if I could show you how to buy cash flowing businesses, if I could show you how to get back your time, if I could show you how to build a multi-million-dollar business, how much would that be worth to you? How much would that be worth to you? Let me know in the chat. Joven said 2,000. Dylan said 1,000. Joseph said 100,000. All right, yeah, it definitely is 100,000 worth of game. Cassandra said 1,000. Cassandra said 5,000. All right. I want to give you an opportunity to spend 3 more days with me. 3 more days. I want to give you an opportunity to spend 3 days with me to be able to learn how to master this Mailbox Millionaire banking system, y'all. I want to invite everybody on this call to join me for our 3-day Mailbox Millionaire Banking Summit that starts this Sunday, November 17th to the 19th. For those of you that said that this was 10,000, 5,000, 20,000, 1,600 for one day, how much would you be willing to invest to spend 3 days with us? Let me know in the chat. Where I could bring in my brothers where we could really dive deep and really break down these strategies, show you how to build your infinite bank, show you how to set up your trust properly, show you how to find these self-storage businesses, show you how to start your funding company, show you how to make passive income. How much would you be willing to invest? Let me know in the chat. It's been 3 days with us. 3 days with us. $1,000, $1,000, $1,000. All right, that's fair. That's fair. I want to do something special, right? I want to give everybody on this call right now. You said you're willing to pay $1,000 right now. I want to give you the opportunity to join me for 3 days along with my special experts for only $497, y'all. Only $497. Type I'm in the chat if you in before I drop this opportunity. For only $497, you get to spend 3 days where we break this stuff down in more detail, step by step, to truly help you gain back your freedom, build debt-free wealth, and gain control of your finances. Type I'm in the chat if you in. Only $497, y'all. And I want to make this even more special. I want to give you some things that you can execute on even before Sunday. Is it okay if I give you some things that could help you execute before Sunday? I want to make this even more special for the first 10 people that lock in their spot, because I'm about to drop this link. So go get your card, whoever got to Zelle you, Cash App you, whatever you got to do. I'm going to do something special for the first 10 people that lock in their spot as I drop this link shortly. I'm not going to drop it now, but for the first 10 people, I'm going to also give you access to my Business Acquisition Accelerator bundle. And it's going to be for the same $497, nothing extra. For the same $497, you're going to get access to our live 3-day summit that's virtual, where you could be anywhere in the world and tap in with us. But I'm going to give you my Business Acquisition Accelerator bundle, which is 2 courses in one. Literally, you're going to get my business funding course where I give you my secret lenders list, my credit to cash liquidation strategies, how to get $1 million in funding, plus over 50 plus hours of content, resources, how to clean your credit, remove inquiries. There's so much. And I bundled it with my business acquisition crash course so you can have 2 for the price of 1. I put 2 courses, business funding, business buying, all in one as a bundle, lifetime access, so you can actually start executing on it tonight. As you lock in tonight, you'll have this. Put me in the chat if you want to be a part of this. Put me in the chat if you want to be a part of this. Put me in the chat if you want to be a part of this. All right. Rachel said me. Lacia said me. Terrence said me. So can I make this even sweeter? I want to make this even sweeter. So I want to give you a no-brainer opportunity. So you're going to have 3 days with us. You're going to have the business funding and business buying bundled together, 2 courses in one for the same $497. But I want to give you my backdoor funding method video. It's 18 minutes where I show you step by step how to go get $250,000 in funding with bad credit. So for those of you that got bad credit and you need a strategy, I literally have an 18-minute video where I break it down step by step. I'm going to give you that video. I'm also going to give you the list of subprime lenders that comes with you being able to go execute. I gave you 5 or 6 today. We got over 30 plus subprime lenders. I'm going to give you that. I want everybody to execute. I don't care if you have good credit or bad credit. And what I'm also going to do, for those of you that lock in, I'm going to give you access to our software to help you clean up your own credit for free. I'm also going to give you our 24 to 72 hour inquiry and collection removal guide so you can clean up your credit in 3 days. Like, it sounds too good to be true, but it's super true. Not only that, I'm going to give you access to our mobile deal evaluator, which is the software that we use to underwrite all of our self-storage businesses. I'm going to give you 7 days free. I'm also going to give you a free ticket to our live Family Legacy Bootcamp that will be happening in January. And I'm going to give everybody access to this. This is a virtual summit where we literally break down how to build wealth with your family. I'm going to throw in that bonus as well. So not only do you get access to the 3-day mailbox meeting and banking summit, I'm going to give you another ticket. And this is $497. So you're getting this as a bonus. Everybody type bonus in the chat. Everybody type bonus in the chat. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's it. I think y'all ready? Y'all ready for me to drop this link? Y'all ready for me to drop this link? I got more for y'all. I wouldn't be mogul if I don't have more. So what I'm also going to do is give you access to our Fund Your Freedom 5-day challenge replay. For those of you that know Nehemiah Davis, Wall Street Trapper, Pinky Cole, Derek Boone, Smitty the Goat, Wallow 267. We did a 5-day challenge. I'm going to give you the replays for a limited time so that you can maximize. This was $1 million worth of game. And lastly, I want to give everybody access to my Mogul Elite Club community for 30 days. So not just, I want to give you live coaching. I want to give you the full experience so you don't got to wait till Sunday. We got classes tomorrow that you're going to be a part of. I want everybody to type tomorrow in the chat. We have 5 live classes every single week in this community, a full library of resources. So I'm going to give you 30 days. Y'all ready? First 10 people though. This is for the first 10 people. Matter of fact, I'm gonna give y'all one more. That's it. I'm not gonna do it for 30 days actually. I'm gonna give everybody that not everybody, the first 10 people that signs up right now when I drop this link, I'm gonna give you access to the Mogul Elite Club, not 30 days, but I'm gonna give you a full year, 12 months. I'm gonna give you a full year, 12 months access to the Mogul Elite Club as a bonus, and that's $2,000. I'm giving y'all that right now as a bonus for the same $497. That's all I got for y'all. If you don't sign up at this point, that means you don't want to win. That means that you really you scared of success. Y'all ready? Drop the link in the chat. Y'all ready for me to drop the link? Type drop the link in the chat. Y'all ready for me to drop the link? Bacon said about that. Oh man. All right, team. So let's drop the link in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the link, drop the link, drop the link. Let's go. Let's go. And team, I need you to drop the link in YouTube as well because we are on YouTube right now. So drop that link in YouTube so they have the same time. And once we hit that 10, then I'll announce it so that I'll just let you know at this point. And regardless, for the 497, you still get to join us in the summit. But the first 10 people that lock in their spot right now, you're gonna get all of the bonuses. All of the bonuses, y'all. All of it. So type I'm in once you lock in your spot. Type I'm in the chat once you lock in your spot. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I'm loving it. 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 I hope y'all know what's about to happen. Like, I don't even think y'all really know what's about to happen, y'all. I hope y'all know what's about to happen, right? I just want to make this very clear, right? So the truth about it is this, and as y'all are locking in your spot, right now, I want to share this, really quickly, just give you some insight because I have a high ticket mentorship that's $20,000. I'm gonna be very transparent, y'all. And I have clients that pay me $20,000 just to come spend a day with me where we walk through our self storage. We break these things down in detail. We have our in-person mansion masterminds. But I understand not everybody have $20,000. So me putting together this 497 offer is really something that I don't do, but I want to give back. I want to send the elevator back down. I want to give you a hand up, not a hand out. I want to give you a hand up because I remember when I was starving, I was broke, I didn't have information. People was gatekeeping. And I said, when I get to this point, I'm going to give. But we don't value free because when it's free and we don't pay attention. So there's a reason why when you go and buy self-storage or buy any business or invest in an apartment or buy a house, they ask for a down payment because that down payment makes sure that you got skin in the game. A lot of y'all got to have some skin in the game. So I want to make it very clear, you getting this at a super steal that it won't come back around at all. I just want to summarize everything that you're going to get. My business funding course, business buying course, backdoor funding method, list of subprime lenders, 24 to 72 hour inquiry removal hack, 7-day free trial, 3-day legacy boot camp. That's going to be in January. The Mailbox Millionaire Summit starts on Sunday. I'm going to give you free credit repair and access to the community for a year. Over $8,000 in value for only $497, y'all. And in the Mogul Elite Club, we have 5 live trainings, a bunch of different resources, and I stand behind this program 1,000%, 10,000%, y'all. I stand behind it, y'all. And for those of you that want a payment plan, we actually have Afterpay, Affirm, Klarna, and Zip. So when you go and click the link, you can actually spread it out over 6 to 36 months and pay as little as $54. Some people actually got in. Some people actually could get in actually with no money down today and actually pay in about a week or so if you get approved through Affirm. But either way, I want you to get in the room. Like, I don't want you to have no excuses. I want you to type no excuses in the chat because a lot of times we say, oh, I prayed for somebody to give me information. I prayed for this. I want you to know that it's not a coincidence that you're on this class. It's confirmation because you was looking for somebody to give you a blueprint to get out of debt. You was looking for somebody to give you a real blueprint to go get funded and turn into cash flow legitly. You was looking for a step-by-step blueprint from people that's actually genuine and authentic, that got real results. So I don't care what you need to do. Get in the room. And if you like the wealthy people, anything like myself, you actually want to find a way to have your services paid for. So when you get into the program, you can start your credit repair business. We give you an exact blueprint to start a funding company, to be able to start a consulting company. Everything is in there where you can make your money back fast. And I know some of y'all probably thinking, man, this is so much, but how am I going to do it? Don't think about it. Just do it. Put it on a credit card. I do not care, because you need to do it scared. You need to do it fearful. And everybody who makes six figures in their business, we have these in-person masterminds that I told you. So as you go up the ladder, like, I want to work with you personally. I want to partner with you. We have 8 self-storage millionaires that have come through our program. 8. How did they do it? Because they started exactly where you are right now. Joined a free class, joined our summit, and was able to get qualified to work with us at the highest level. So life can go only 3 ways, y'all. You can do nothing, just be stuck in the same spot, try to do it yourself, do it, lose money, struggle for years, or you can get with the world's best community. Get with the world's best community. I promise you there's no community. And some of you probably thinking, how do I know if this is for me? Put a 1 in the chat if I'm talking to you. You feeling like, how do I know if this is for me? Well, you won't know if you don't try. You won't know. There's a lot of people that start off worse than you and they still see results. Some of you probably thinking, how soon could I be profitable? I cannot make any guarantees, but I want to let you know that the community and the program is built and designed to make you profitable fast. We show you exactly how to start your credit repair business, digital product business, funding business, how to pay off your debts, start your life insurance policies. Like, if you execute, you will get the results. But I can't do the work for you. I'm going to make it clear. I cannot do the work for you. All we have that we can do is lay out the blueprint. Lay out the blueprint. So type it in the chat so I can shout you out. Type Ahmed. My bad. Yeah, I went in my bag because I'm really passionate about this. Type Ahmed so I can shout you out. Sadari, did I say that right? All right. Matter of fact, start from the top. Type Ahmed and I'm going to shout you out. Rachel, congratulations. Sadari, congratulations. Wes, congratulations. Let's get it. Who else? Who else is in the bill? I want to shout out the first 10 people. Joseph, congratulations. Let's get it. 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 Richard, congratulations. Avante, congratulations. And as y'all keep dropping I'm in the chat, I want to show you. Can I show y'all like some real results? Type yes in the chat if I can show you. Can I show y'all some real results, please? Because I know some of y'all think that this is too good to be true. Like, Mogul, I don't know, man. It sounds so good. I'm going to go into our community and I'm going to go into our community and I want you to type in the chat. Tell me exactly what your pain point is. Tell me like what's actually hindering you, what pain point, what's problem, what obstacle. And I'm 99% sure that I can go inside this community and show you exactly where we can solve it. So let me know in the chat. What's your issue? What's your pain point? Where you been hung up? Where do you need support? Let me know in the chat. And I'm 99% sure that I can literally go into this community and show you where you can get the results. Amina said fear. Listen, we're gonna help you get over that. Bad credit, personal credit, funding. All right, let me show y'all some stuff. Let me show y'all some stuff, right? Let me show y'all some stuff. Let's go over here to big wins. Let's go over here to big wins. So let's check this out. All right, let's go over here to big wins. Yeah. So 2 days ago, Tyler just went in and removed 2 inquiries off his credit report. That's easy. Oh man, right here, Jalen went and got $2,500. Easy. Look at Jess. Her score went up 117 points getting her collections removed, utilizing that 24 to 72 hour collection removal hack that I talked about. It's in here. She went and got her credit cleaned up. Oh man, let's look at Rudy. Rudy went and got approved for $93,000 in 4 days. I stayed committed to my goals, kept posting content daily, working on my credit, got $93,000 in 4 days. I couldn't make this up if I wanted to. I couldn't make it up if I wanted to, y'all. Let's keep it going. This is not it. I want to keep just showing y'all, right? Cool, cool, cool. Um, Shout out to Naya. Look at this. Naya, she purchased a dry cleaning business utilizing her infinite bank. What I just shared, that IUL, she ran these exact strategies and bought a dry cleaning business that is cash flowing. I couldn't make it up if I wanted to. I couldn't. Like, this is what's happening in our community. Oh, let's look at Sherrod. $65,000 in funding since he joined. And I want y'all to look at the fine print. He said, since joining MMA within the first 60 days, I got 50,000 in personal funding with a 30-day late. And his utilization was over 30%. And he still got the bag. That's how creative we get. I can keep going. Oh, check this out. Look at La Rosa. I just love all of y'all. I took some advice that I seen on a post and filed the complaint with the CFPB. And look what message we got today. Collection deleted. Everybody type delete in the chat. We getting them out of here. Delete. Let's keep going. I could go on and on and on. Oh man, look at Dario said the Experian play worked. Made the call. It worked. Look, delete. Delete. It's working. It's working. Okay, look at Desiree said the same thing. Delete. So those of you that got bad credit, got collections, got inquiries, got late payments, we have the blueprint. We give you access to the software so that you can actually go and clean your credit. We got 2 softwares that you can actually access. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. I'm not done yet. I could show y'all so much. I can show y'all so much, man. Look at Tyrone, got approved for the Amex. He ran the play. Oh, let's look at Takesha. She ran the Experian hack. Delete. Oh man, look at Desmond. He went and got $140,000 in funding in 30 days. We talk about Chase giving them big bags. 24,000. Let's go. I can't make it up. Another 33,000. 2 credit cards, 1 inquiry. This is what's going on. I couldn't make it up if I wanted to. Let's look at Ashley. 10 negative accounts removed from Equifax. I'm showing you people that's getting funded, that's cleaning their credit, that's buying businesses. Like, it's just so much power that's in this community. I could go on and on and on. Shout out to Vernell. She went and got $163,000 in funding. Ran the play. Ran the play. Right? Like, but you sit on the sidelines, man. Like, we don't need to, like, come on. Can I keep going? Let me go type in grand opening. Let's type in grand opening. Oh man, another one. Shout out to Cookie. She literally bought a pack and ship business with no money out of her pocket, cash flowing, had a grand opening. We got Royalty, another one, bought a cash flowing business, no money out of her pocket, had her grand opening. Look at the whole family right here. We show up for each other. I couldn't make it up if I wanted to. What else y'all want me to show you in here? Let me look at the chat because I'm just going off right now. But let me look at the chat. Dylan said a firm just gave him $2,000. Easy. What else? What other issues y'all have? Let me see what other issues y'all got. So somebody said, all right, so somebody don't see a firm. I'm gonna show y'all how it goes really, really quick. And I'm gonna answer a little bit of questions before we close out. All right, so what's gonna happen is when you go on the website, you're gonna get the business bundle, right? And you have Zip. Zip is the first option where you could pay 4 payments of $124. You have Afterpay right here. If you do Afterpay, you could pay as little as $46 a month. You could do Klarna. If you do Klarna, you could do as little as $50 a month. For those of you, you got to do Google Pay, and you could do Affirm. So let's see. I can't do this because I got to put in this information. But you want to go to Google Pay. Go to Google Pay, and then the next step should take you to Affirm. The next step should take you to Affirm. But let's go back. All right, I want to keep showing y'all some wins. because this is like the best community out, I promise you. So they said bad credit, personal credit funding. What if the credit card is closed? Would you be able to open another account with them in the future? It depends. If you in collections with them, no. But if you paid off the account and is in good standing and you just close it, you can open it up with them again. I need to get out of my own way. How could I talk to someone? When you join our community, we'll get you on the phone with one of the advisors or coaches. Credit maxed out, no income, medical issues. Listen, Roland, if you got no income, this is why you need to be in here. We're gonna show you how to make money. So let me show y'all this classroom, y'all. So this is what we call on demand. I want you to type on demand in the chat. Type on demand in the chat. On demand. So when I say on demand, this is the content that you could actually binge watch. You get it immediately. So when you join the community, the first thing that you're going to get is a welcome video with Rashida Robinson, our lead instructor in the community. She's going to show you exactly step by step what to do. But for those of you that do not have an LLC and you want to know how to structure it properly, we give you a step-by-step checklist. You don't got to guess. Just follow it. Just go through step by step, and you can literally get your LLC set up. Once you get your LLC set up, you go to step 3 and you pick your route. So everybody's in different phases in their journey. You might be on stage 1. You may be cleaning up your credit. Well, we give you the step by step to start building and cleaning your credit. So we show you can utilize the free software or the paid software and how to utilize it. And we have trainings every single week. And sometimes we have trainings 3 times a week on how to use the softwares to clean your credit. You may be in a stage where you're building your credit report. We give you the step-by-step layout on how to build your credit report, right? And we give you the exact links and resources. You may be going to get personal funding. We're giving you the layout to get personal funding and the credit unions to go with, right? What credit bureaus they pull from. You want to go get business funded. We give you step-by-step layout on business funding, right? You may be in a position where you want to start making money tomorrow. You want to start making money tomorrow. The easiest way to make money is by starting a digital product business, selling ebooks, selling planners. Well, you can start making money with digital products. We have a full digital products training, and we have live classes every single week on Tuesdays with digital products. You may be wanting to start real estate. Well, if you want to buy self-storage, well, we have a full training that show you how to evaluate, how to find these business self-storages, how to, make offers, how to hire your team, everything. And then we also have live classes weekly. And I'm going to get to that. Those of you that lock in, you want to get the bonuses. Here go a bonus. Oh man, the business funding course, like I shared with you. Look at it. We got the secret lenders list that's in here that gives you the credit bureaus and everything, right? We got that in there. We got the inquiry removal guide. It's so many resources. But not only that, we have full trainings that's about an hour to 2 hours of content, each training showing you how to build your credit report, how to become bank compliant, how to turn credit to cash, how to get $1 million in funding. There's just so much in here for this $497. It's insane. You want to start your own credit repair business? I give you a step-by-step layout to do it, and it's literally done for you. I mean, do it yourself, right? Those of you that want to pay off their credit, we got the Mailbox Millionaire Banking 101 fully explained in more detail. You get this actual training right here. So this is just the community so far. This is not even the summit. I'm not even talking about the summit yet. This is just the community. Those of you that want to start a funding company, we have the videos in here to show you how to start a funding company. And as you go up in the leaderboard, right, and I'll show you the leaderboard, you go up in the leaderboard, and the way you get up on the leaderboard is by commenting, posting, engaging. You could get a 30-minute consultation with me as you unlock the leaderboard. As you go up, you unlock more courses and bonuses. So for example, once you get to level 6, I'm going to give you all the resources to start your funding company. I give you the checklist, the sequence, the contracts, everything that you need that's in here. It's no joke. Let's keep going. Those of you that want self-storage, we got our self-storage accelerator program. Like, this is so much in this community. This is on demand. You could do this at your leisure, take your time and do this. You want to make money, you want to get grant money, we got that. That's on demand. Now everybody type live classes in the chat. Everybody type live classes in the chat. Everybody type live classes in the chat. So this is the live classes. If you go to the calendar, this is where we have the live trainings where you can ask questions. So on Mondays, we have our M2 credit repair training showing you how to use the M2 software to clean your credit. Then we have Tuesdays at 3 p.m. credit repair training to use the software. And at 7, we have our digital product class. And then on Wednesdays, we have our underwriting class to show you how to underwrite deals, how to understand the math of real estate, apartments, and self-storage. On Thursdays, we have our credit repair training and we have our new mentee orientation call. So everybody that's joining in, I want to see you on an orientation call tomorrow at 6:30. Everybody should be on that call so we could show you how to navigate the community in more detail. And immediately after that, we have our financial literacy class. So this is all live. It's all live. Sometimes we do bonus calls. Like last Friday, we did a bonus credit call where we just literally did a Q&A session and went crazy. But these are the live classes that's every single week. Y'all with me? So it's just so much that's in this community. And then not to mention, you got the Mailbox Millionaire Banking Summit. That is 3 days that we're going to show you how to pay off your debts in record time, how to become your own bank and set up your life insurance to be your own bank, and how to reinvest to buy cash flow assets, y'all. I don't even know what else to say at this point. I don't know what else to say at this point. So we're coming upon that 90-minute mark. I said 90 minutes, so I have to be a man of my word. I don't want to go too much longer, but I'm about to close this out. All right, somebody, you keep messaging me personally. So all right, this what I'm gonna do. Y'all, they keep asking about the top 10. Team, can we do this, team? I don't want to do confusion. Everybody that joins tonight, I'm gonna do something special, right? Not just the top 10 or the first 10. Everybody that joins for $497, I'm gonna give you access to all the bonuses. All right? Is that fair? Type fair in the chat, that's fair. Everybody that joins tonight, I'm going to give you access to all of the bonuses. If that's fair, type fair in the chat. So I'm going to be closing up in 5 minutes. So if you need 5 more minutes, do whatever you need to do, lock in your spot, and I'm going to honor the bonuses for the $497. That's more than fair. All right? Cool. Put me in the chat if you like Mogul. I don't have $497, but I have $47. So Hector, if you end with Afterpay, you should get an email. You're gonna get 2 emails: email access to the course and an email access to the community. For those of you that don't have $497, but you have $47, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna give you access to our community. So you're gonna have 30 days access to the community. It's not the year and all the bonuses, but if you still want to join in and be able to get access to all the resources that I just showed you, all the live classes and the trainings, you could join tonight for $47. Only for the next 30 days. And then what I'm gonna do is this. All right, look, for everybody that joined for $47, you're not gonna get all of the bonuses like the business bundle and all of the other stuff that I talked about. But what I will do is I'll still give you a ticket, general admission. I'll give you a general admission ticket to the summit that starts on Sunday. Is that fair? So everybody that paid $497 will be VIP in the bundle and all the bonuses, all the courses, and you get a year. You get 1 year and everything. If you are paying $47, you get 30 days, and I'll give you access, general admission to the Mailbox Millionaire Banking Summit. All right. So team, can you drop the link from the Join the Mogul Elite Club? Can you drop the Mogul Elite Club link? I'm gonna give y'all that bonus. If you join the Mogul Elite Club at any time and not right now, you won't get that bonus of complimentary general admission to the summit. So you have to do it now. You have to do it now. All right. And I'm gonna drop the support email in the chat for those of you that if you have any technical issues, I'm gonna drop this in the chat. and you can actually email our support team and they'll make sure they get you right, whatever emails you need or links you need, because this will be 2 emails because I'm giving y'all bonuses. So one email is going to be access to your business bundle course, and one email is going to be access to the community. So you should get that tonight. If you don't get it, just email support and we'll go in and double check and make sure you get it. It may be in your spam, it may be in your junk mail, or whatever the case may be. But if you have any issues, I'm dropping this link in the chat. Reach out to our support team and they will be able to get you situated. All right. Be patient with us. We got you. All right. Be patient with us and we got you. All right. So we're going to give you general admission ticket, and we also going to give you access to the community for only $47 if you join in tonight. And then everybody else that paid $497, I don't care if you was the first 10 or not, I'm just going to give you full access. All right. All right. So we got 1 more minute. How y'all feeling? Was this valuable or not? Was it worth your time? Was it worth your time? Let me know. Was it worth your time? Let me know. All right, perfect. The general admission ticket is not $47, but I'm going to give it to you as a bonus when you pay $47 to join the community. So that's what you're going to get. I'm giving you that bonus to join and to get access to the summit, all right? There we go. All right, do we have any other questions before we close out? Any other questions? Anything that I can answer? Anything that I can clarify? Anything that I can tighten up for you before we close this thing out? Tamara said, keep it up for 30 minutes. Oh, man, shit, man. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all need 30 more minutes to keep the opportunity open. Put a 1 in the chat. Closed mouth don't get fed. Closed mouth don't get fed. All right. Drop the Mogul Elite Club link for anybody that's joining and want to just do general admission. Drop the Mogul Elite Club link. So you got to join the community tonight, and then you'll get the general admission link. All right. This Sunday, doors open at 7:15. This Sunday, 7:15, doors open. This Sunday, the summit kicks off. All right. Cool. Any other questions before we close out? Any other questions before we close out? So to make sure we all good. Any other questions? You didn't get the email to join. So you're gonna get it. Don't worry. So just send the email to support and they'll get you right. If you didn't get it. If you have any issue, just send an email to support and we'll get you right. So this is what's next. All right. Once you join, you're gonna have a lot of content. So once you join, I'm gonna show you. Once you join, what I want you to do, once you join, I want you to just navigate the community. You're gonna get a link, and I want you to go in here. The first thing I want you to do is start with the welcome video. Once you go through this welcome video, it's going to show you step by step on what you need to do. You know, you're going to introduce yourself, get with the community, and then I want you to go and pick your path. So you're going to go to step 3 and pick where you are and just focus on where you are. Please don't get overwhelmed. Start where you are, get the results where you are, then you can move along because you're in the community, you got time, we're going to build with you. Tomorrow at 6:30 p.m., there's going to be an orientation call with Rashida Robinson, our lead instructor. There's going to be an orientation call at 6:30. I encourage every new member to join on this 6:30 call so that you can ask some additional questions, make sure you get the right clarity, and we want to make sure that you could maximize and get the most and effective and best experience inside the community. That's literally all you need to do once you join. You're going to get a link to your business bundle, and it's going to have your courses in there as well. That link is going to be in Thinkific. It's going to be a separate link from the school community because those are bonuses that you get in particular. All right. All right. Cool. Let's get it. All right. Everybody that locked in a spot, type I'm in one more time so I can congratulate you. Type I'm in one more time so I can congratulate you. Tiffany, congratulations. Richard, congratulations. Rhonda, congratulations. Heather, congratulations. Let's go. Tiffany, congratulations. Wes, congratulations. Richard, congratulations. Sadari, congratulations. Franklin, congratulations. He said, I'm all in. I'm all the way in. I'm all the way in. Joy, congratulations. Amina, congratulations. Rachel, congratulations. Talib, congratulations. Rollin, congratulations. Let's get it. Let's get it. Anthony, congratulations. Novella, congratulations. Dylan said he pending. All right. I'm going to give you an early congratulations. I know you're going to get in the door. I know you're going to get in the door. Hector said, I'm all in. Hector said, I'm all in. Man, y'all, I'm so excited because I know that your life is about to change. I know that your future self will be thanking you for the decision that you're making right now. Because I've been doing this for 10 plus years, y'all. I'm not somebody that just popped up out of nowhere. I'm somebody that's been doing this for 10 plus years, and I have the results to show it. I want to show y'all, like, look at this. Check this out, right? These are just some of the individuals that have come through our program and have been able to really do some amazing things. So when you look, we got Cookie. I showed you earlier. If you look, this is a screenshot from our Telegram high ticket program. She said, I hope everyone's weekend has been great and productive. I just wanted to share with my Mailbox Millionaire Academy family that on January 31st, I closed on my first acquisition. A big shout out to Mogul for preparing us, Sierra for wisdom, Brett, the entire team. Look at Kashin Austin, another one who had a 580 credit score. We cleaned up his credit, got him in a 700 credit club, got him access to 100 plus thousand in funding. Now he's a capital partner in 500 plus units. Look at Danielle and Lisa. They're owners in a $1.8 million storage business. You see the certificates, like, I couldn't make it up if I wanted to. I couldn't make it up if I wanted to. This is my real life, and I'm so passionate because I wanted you to know that you don't have to settle for where you are. We don't have to settle. Anything that settles ends at the bottom. We don't want to be at the bottom. There's so much at the top. I told you earlier, Naya, I showed y'all the picture, how she utilized her IUL. Look at this. Mr. Brooklyn Business, that's the one that's going to be breaking this stuff down on Sunday and Monday, along with me, the expert when it comes to Mailbox Millionaire Banking. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for how you help hubby and I take what most would have saw as a setback and turn it into a major setup. We are the proud parents of a brand new IUL. The way we fix and use these strategies, our financial advisor gave us this last month, is going to be a game changer. And she ran these plays and went and bought a cash flowing business, y'all. That's what's going on. But you got to give yourself an opportunity. Type me in the chat if you got course hurt. I want to talk to y'all. Can I talk to y'all for a little minute? Type me in the chat if you invested in courses and mentorships and ebooks and you didn't get the transformation. I know. I've been there. That is why I'm giving you everything I can for $497, so you don't even feel like you invested, because it's like, damn, I should have paid you more. But we allow experience in our life to hold us back and hinder, and we holding on to who we've been, and that is why we can't become who we need to be, because we still holding on. Okay, you invested and it went wrong. Well, keep investing. You think I didn't lose money? Well, every damn day we do. You had a bad mentor? Okay, find a new one. That's just how life goes. You got to keep going. You can't let one bad experience and one thing stop you, because now you're stagnant. And then you got to think, well, what if it was you? Type me in the chat if you invested and didn't get results, but it was because of you. It wasn't the mentor. It was you. You didn't execute. You didn't have the confidence. You didn't have the belief. You didn't make you a priority. We know how to do everything for everybody else. We know how to support everybody else and be there and got the answers for everybody. But when is the last time you did something for you? When the last time that you was selfish for yourself and said, I'm going to invest in me? We get information like this, we join a free class and we get all of this value. And then the first thing we do is go share with a small mind. We call those dream killers. The worst thing you could do is share a big idea with a small mind, because now they're going to try to talk you out of your dreams. They're going to try to talk you out of what we're doing. They're going to try to talk you out because they're going to put their fears and opinions on you. And you got a multi-millionaire standing here in front of you, showing you real results, showing you real receipts, sharing the screen, refreshing the page. I'm showing you real numbers. What more could I show you? Just let me know. I'm asking you a real question. What more could I show you for you to believe that I'm the real deal and that our Mailbox Millionaire community, our Mogul Elite Club community, we the best of the best and we really transforming lives? What more could I show you? But you got to show up for yourself. You got to show up for yourself. And I want you to think about this as I close. As I close, I want you to think about what your life would look like on the other side of mentorship. I want you to think about you truly being able to pay off your credit card debt, recovering $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 in income, repurposing that income to go buy a cash flowing business. Now you can look at your wife, you look at your husband, you look at your kids with a smile, because you don't got to tell them, hey, baby boy or baby girl, I can't make it to your dinner. I can't make it to your show. I can't make it to your basketball practice because I'm working. Oh, not tonight, honey, because I got to go put in 50 hours for the man. But now you could probably smile and say, I can be there. Why? Because I got a cash flowing business that's paying me in my sleep. My wife just texted me the other day. She said she sent me a link to some swimming classes for my youngest son and said, can you take him? It's Thursdays at 9 a.m. I said, yes. I can take him Thursdays at 9 a.m. Why? Because I'm my own boss. I got nowhere to report to. I can spend time with my family and make money in my sleep. I want you to understand that the life that you truly want and deserve is on the other side of you risking. It's on the other side of you overcoming fear. It's on the other side of you doing something different, because life will change fast if you change fast. You can't have a different outcome if you're not having different actions. And that's just how I want to close. I just had to share this because it was on my heart, because everything that I'm speaking is not about me, y'all. It's always been about we. And I go so hard because I understand that my mission is bigger than what we see here. I'm not talking, this is not me. I actually got to give praise to the Most High, because I'm just going out and doing exactly what I was tasked to do. Because when I had a conversation with God, he told me, like, look, I'm going to take care of you as long as you take care of my people. The minute you stop giving to our people is the minute I'm going to stop giving to you. And that's why I'm so blessed. So this is not about me. I'm spending this time on this call because I want to show you. I want to help you discover what's out there for you, because I know we're clouded. We go to work every single day. We in survival mode. We got imposter syndrome. We don't have confidence. We got trauma. We really dealing with so much, and we need somebody to help uncover all of the possibilities. That's all I'm doing. All I'm doing is uncovering the possibilities that each and every one of us have. That's it, y'all. So with that being said, I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Everybody that tapped in, I'm going to see you tomorrow, 6:30 p.m. for the orientation call, 7 p.m. for the financial literacy class. And then on Sunday, we'll be kicking off the Mailbox Millionaire Banking Summit with myself, Mr. Brooklyn Business, Mindset Mogul, and our full team to be able to really help you transform your entire financial circumstances and your mindset when it comes to being able to build wealth for you and your family, debt-free wealth. All right, so drop the link one more time, family. Drop the link one more time. Dara was asking for the link. Drop it one more time for everybody. And then we're going to jump off this. And I want to give y'all some bonuses for everybody that stayed on to the end. Team, can you drop a few things for them? Can you drop the link for our free credit repair? Everybody that stayed on to the end, I want to give y'all that. I also want you to drop my business funding checklist. I want to give y'all that. And I also want to give everybody an opportunity to get $2,500 that's on this call that stayed. That's just how we own it. I want to give this away for y'all. Who want to be able to go get $2,500? Let me know. Who want to be able to go get $2,500? All right. Who want to be able to go get $2,500? So drop that in the chat, team, and we gonna be able to do this. So with the bundle, is the elite included or separate? With the bundle, it's included. You get access to the Mogul Elite Club for 12 months with the bundle. With the bundle. All right. So this is the link right here. Y'all could go apply right now. I'm gonna give you that for free. Like, I don't gatekeep, y'all. I like when you join the summit, it's gonna be insane. We're gonna give you so much more. But I want y'all to apply right now. Go on that link right now and apply and see what you get approved for. And whoever apply and get approved, just let us know. You can't fake this. You can't make this up. Go apply right now. I just dropped the link. I want y'all to see what y'all got approved for. Let me know. Let me know. Once y'all go and apply and get approved, let me know. This is no credit check, y'all. No credit check. Like, no hard pull. No hard pull. Just go shoot your shot. It will not hit your credit. You will not get no inquiry. Just go and apply. I just dropped it. Just go and apply. Just go and apply. So Hector, you already got it. Hector already got that. So those of you that do not got it, those of you who do not got it, you got to download the app and go apply. Just do it right now. Go do it right now. Go get $2,500 easy. All right, cool, y'all. So that's pretty much it. Like I said, we're gonna close this out. I'm gonna give y'all to 10:30. I'm gonna give y'all to 10:30, and then we're gonna close. I'm closing up now, but at 10:30 is the cutoff for all the bonuses. At 10:30 will be the cutoff for all the bonuses. So as I close up now, you will have another maybe 10 minutes after this to be able to still go lock in your spot. All right, so these are the links right here. My team just dropped it. So you got the business bundle that you can get into, and it comes with the 12 months of the community and a ticket to the summit. It also gives you access to a bunch of different things. Everything is right there, y'all. Everything is right there. All right, Darrow said he finally in. He locked in his spot. He said he finally in. All right, y'all. So I appreciate each and every one of y'all. I'm going to jump off of this, and we're going to vibe out. We're going to vibe out. All right. We're going to vibe out. All right, y'all. Perfect. It's a pleasure. We're going to jump off of this, and I appreciate each and every one of y'all.
Been in a program, never been in a program like this before.
We just give it up for Pooh and Ramel. Do you understand the representation that you're giving up for these men?
I'm a single mom. I let my son listen to y'all in the morning, and I noticed he's picking up on things, and I appreciate y'all for that.
I really believe in what you guys are doing. My major takeaway, there's more than one way to elevate and to get to that next level.
When I say mindset, you will get your mind right.
So Ramel, I just want to congratulate you. Yes, it was an amazing job. I just love the whole infinity banking strategies.
When I had my oldest son at 17, my thought was always, you got to make something happen before he graduated high school. I'm on my grind, I'm on it, and I'm thinking about his legacy because there's so much I want to give him. I don't never want him to have the grind that I've had. I want him to think about his dream. So I appreciate y'all for that.
Everything that I've come and learned, excellent. And you just polishing and just smoothing out the edges for me.
So I appreciate what you guys are doing, and I look forward to getting this bag.
Ramel, I'm so in love with you because you are a Black king who came back and got the rest of us who was lost. Today is a new day, and I'm a mailbox millionaire.